Demon Sechi. Sechi not here, but
yeah.
Solo Battle with his horns, like, hey, I'm coming.
I'm never gonna forget the tweet of Sechi where he said, "I see Solo Battles taking my route of getting top 10 in Europe by just farming Trif." But so obviously, I've been proven wrong. The curveball is not the knuckleball is staying in the pocket today. It's the Fox and not the Sheik, and looking good at that, I have to say.
Yep. It's like, and that's the thing as well. Like, we've been saying, oh, Leffen on the frame one, and it's very easy to think that like this is the Leffen that lost to Pipsqueak. But the more time that Leffen gets with the box, the better he's going to be, and the closer to, prime Leffen we're going to see.
Yeah.
So, like, I could be talking, like, all this, and then Leffen just tears through winners and then tears through grands and doesn't drop another game.
Yeah, that's actually... as funny as that makes it seem, because Leffen is generally, I think, like, a player that's more so known for his amazing high peaks and not so consistency.
Sure.
So it's always interesting to see what kind of Leffen shows up at the tournament.
Yeah.
And with the frame one, I think it's even more so amplified, because I think what he can gain out of the frame one, which he's already talked about, I think is very precious for his long-term career. And I think it's just going to exacerbate like that fluctuation of like which Leffen is showing up at each tournament.
Yeah.
But so far, I think he's just being very. What I generally love about Leffen is that he's just so aware at visualizing Peach's tools, what she has on the ground. Where you see Leffen, he's always playing around the shove or the push, as I like to call the dash attack. The down smash, which Trif, I think, has patented in Europe.
It's Trif's. Yeah.
And just in general, yeah, you see, like, he's can't
his
find
understanding of the spacing is just unparalleled. There's literally nobody in the world who understands it like Leffen does.
Yeah, especially against, like, nobody's seen Peach's dash attacks more often and better spaced than Leffen.
Yes. And that was like Leffen's whole... That was like his original goal, right? Was to beat Armada. So I don't think anybody would have studied Peach as much as Leffen has. Yeah, it's looking very strong.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but
I think Solar Battle might be the better choice for Trif right now.
Yeah, he should start. I mean, obviously you can never write it off, but
no.
And I think Trif is also one of the players who, due to his explosive nature in his punish game, which tends to have very swingy sets momentum-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So, sounds cliche, but
that's true.
Can't count him out.
I would really like to ask Leffen actually, on the frame one, which matchups does he find harder?
Obviously, Martin.
I mean, yeah, sure. But yeah, like compared to the GameCube counterpart, does he expect to do better against Peach? Maybe not better, because obviously his GameCube control is always going to be better at this point. But like, is losing to Pipsqueak, does that make more sense because Fox is faster and applies more pressure? Whereas like because Peach is slower, maybe he doesn't feel that playing controller or frame one is that different?
I mean, if I were to like have to give a thesis on it with my very uneducated mind, when it comes to box controllers, I'd say that anything that is a more movement-based matchup, such as Peach, where the tech skill just needs to be on point, I think benefits heavily.
Yes.
Which, I mean, obviously, like, hey, Yogurt, but isn't like every matchup like tech skill-based? But I think that compared to like Fox or like Marth, where I think being the defensive, I think actually, or like punish game mitigation, I think makes up a lot of the matchup. That's where the box is gonna struggle at first. But I think at higher level, or once he's getting used to it, I think that factor is just completely irrelevant, and the box is just going to outshine the GameCube controller for most characters.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you're getting chain grab the same on every controller, so it doesn't. Or at least should be, otherwise.
And at the end of the day, it's going to come down to like preference, like the things that Leffen hasn't adapted to as quickly with the frame one compared to the game controller may not be the same universally.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow, that was looking like a very good start for Trif.
But also one thing I love about Leffen is he's just so aware about all his kill confirms. He knows so many different setups. He has like a whole handbook. I'd even wager on like ways to like gimp Peach, kill Peach, set up Peach, or like keep Peach in the corner, or ledge trap Peach.
Yeah.
But Trif, nonetheless, oh god, that was such a smart shine.
Yeah. The shine was really good, but Trif still was able to place that forward there just in like the perfect spot to cover all the arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Leffen was too far away for his recovery to get enough of a higher up angle and still make the ledge. So,
and even if he did, Trif could have just reacted with another nair preemptively to just cover the space above ledge. So, overall, I think very. And that kind of reminds me where last time I saw these guys play offline was Smash Summit 9, if I'm not mistaken. Where it was probably what, funnily enough, I considered the unclosest 3-2 I've ever seen. But a Trif right now is looking, as we said, you can't count him out. He's looking better than last time.
He is. And it looks like he got a problem. It seemed like game 1 he was a little spooked. Like we weren't really seeing like the kind of Trif that every single hit converts with a kill. Whereas now we're kind of beginning to see shades of that person.
And quickly I want to talk about that recovery mix-up from Leffen. So Ice explained this to me once, but I didn't really properly understand it. But there is some way, apparently, where if you choose a certain height on the side B, and if Peach does not adjust the float height properly, then it's actually very common for Fox to just get hit by the nair behind Peach.
Yes.
And Leffen somehow manages to, obviously he does, because this is his matchup. He very consistently manages to get to that height and mix up Trif.
Yeah. True. Ooh, good catch.
Solid catch, yeah. And I think it's so important for Peach in general, in order to be able to keep up with Fox, to just call out the movement on hard reads.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like Prof's so fast and can run circles around you. You're relying on your like punish to carry you through like the struggle of the neutral.
Yeah.
So if you do have the reads on deck where you can start winning neutral because you're making the right decisions, that's only going to help you.
So far, Trif is holding up very nicely.
Yeah. The things he was getting punished for to begin with, we're not seeing anywhere near as much. We haven't seen these dash attacks that have been like costing him, like we were in game 1.
Mm-hmm. I think it's also good to see that Trif is properly applying the up throw DI mix-ups to make sure that Leffen can't get follow-ups, because they're actually not true on Peach, despite contrary to popular belief. And it actually takes a hard read from Fox's part, which is like a net positive, because even if you mess it up, you're not going to die. But getting the kill is not a guarantee. But right now...
that was a really good positioning, but he just kind of whiffs the spacing.
This is where Leffen gets really scary. Ooh, unfortunately hits the wrong row of buttons, I imagine. What I'd like to see from Trif actually on the dash attack, I don't know how viable this is, but a lot of what he likes to do at higher percents on full DI Odyssey, he likes to space a dash attack a certain way, where it slightly pops up Fox, and then that sets up for the nair as a DI mix-up. But, I mean, Trif obviously knows better what to do in that situation. This is so important for Leffen to not get opened up.
It feels so crucial.
Wow.
I'm surprised Peach didn't grab ledge from that, actually.
Same, yeah, actually. The floaty privilege is real usually, but not in this case.
Not in that case.
Fortunately for Trif, fortunately for Leffen.
Correct.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Felt like I think Trif can have this.
Yeah, I think you were onto something. So once again, being proven wrong in game 1,
but it's coming back. Faith is coming back. I'm beginning to believe.
And this stage, I like very much for Peach.
Yeah.
Because it mitigates a lot of Fox's camping tools in aspects. Very solid conversion, catches him holding in, and makes him pay dearly for it. Very good. turn him to cover the landing. Oh wow! And every time, and this is also what I love about Leffen, which is so underexplored by Foxes, is every time Leffen's shield gets down smashed, you know that Leffen would not miss the wave shine, the wave dash shine out of shield. Out of the shield stun, which Mango sometimes misses it, but still gets it very consistently. But Leffen, man, I've never not seen him get it. This timing is ingrained into his brain.
Yep.
Oh god, this is...
I go for FOD. A nice up tilt. You don't see the up tilts very often.
Very good.
Cancel.
Yeah, the double jump land.
Yeah.
Also such a good movement option where Peach can actually use the slight dip she gets from double jumping to instant land on the platform.
Yeah.
Whereas Peach usually has to like otherwise commit to like a... Oh god, I find it so funny that this time he just adapted and like, hit it with the no mix-up.
Yeah. He just ignored him. He was like, "You're doing your thing," and it seemed like he timed it really well because he did the timing of the Armada Shine, right, where there's no flame on the box.
Yeah. Oh, and again, Trif's so good about DIing out of the and acting properly out of the up throw.
Yeah. First time I've seen jabs, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Frame 2 jabs, such a strong defensive tool from Peach. The poor man's shine, as some like to call it.
It's definitely poor.
Can't happen. Oh, wow. What was...
Yeah, he let go of shine just like a second too soon.
Probably, yeah.
Pelted with a turnip. Nice. Like again, this looks very durable for Trif.
And that is a sneaky beaky down smash.
I still have in my head when Leffen up-beat straight upwards after being on ledge, and then all Trif did was nair him. Oh god,
this is...
That's
oh
so
lordy.
frightening.
Oh, the double shine to mix up the timing of the fast fall to ledge. Leffen's so smart about that.
That was so many really good recoveries by Trif. But the pressure's still completely on.
Leffen. Popping off right now. Oh, he has to be happy about that one.
Very, very chuffed. Wow.
So yeah. Unfortunately, I was in the same boat as you. I really wished for Trif to do it because it's not gonna get easier from here.
Yeah.
But still, Leffen looking smooth on the frame 1, to say the least.
He was. Yeah, he was looking super smooth.
Smooth sailor.
Oh, I believed it. It felt like he had it.
Yeah, I could totally see it. Oh yeah.